Welcome back to On Stream Guide. Today we're going to do a bit of small stream fishing. This is something I was brought up on, I cut my teeth on. I love small streams. This is a very pretty small stream, trout stream near Newcastle, and what I'm aiming to do today is some streamer fishing. So I'm going to be using a fly that represents a bait fish. It's early summer, late spring, and there have been some minnows. I've noticed some trout chasing them, and this area is stocked as well, so there is a mixture of stocked and wild fish. And these on streamers, I call them, bait fish imitations, come in two flavours, a dark headed flavour and a gold headed flavour, depending on the conditions and whether we're fishing for wild or more stocked fish. A bright fly that attracts the attention is what I'm going to try first, and then for more wary or wild fish we can go to this darker pattern, which is excellent. It's an excellent minnow copy the minnow, and the trout really do like these flies. Of course, the trick with any type of fishing in any method is in how you fish the fly. The presentation is key, and I'm going to demonstrate the presentation right now. Now I'm going to tie this fly on with a non-slip loop. This was originally designed by Lefty Cray for saltwater fly fishing. I'll just take my glasses off so I can see exactly what I'm doing. And what we do is we put an overhand loop in the knot, and then after we've got the overhand loop, oops, I haven't managed that. It's a simple overhand loop in the knot beforehand, then with the tag end come through the fly, then go back through that loop, and then we go over the line 5 times with this strength. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back through that loop, tighten. As with any knot, moisten, tighten, and this is a very good knot for a streamer because it's a loop, and this allows the fly to articulate from any angle. So I've got a nice big loop there. The knot's nice and strong. Always test the knot before you fish, and as I say, this allows the fly freedom to move around and articulate. Now the rest of the rig's quite simple. I've only got about 4 feet of tippet because I want to maximise my control over the fly, and I'll fish this in short sharp bursts. And at the end of the tippet I have a furled leader. Today I'm using a slightly heavier outfit. This is a 4-weight Sage light line. Beautiful progressive action rod, very good for these techniques. Now when we fish this technique, and hopefully you'll get an idea of how exciting this is when we get the follows and chases from the fish, it's very important that when you see the fish take the fly that you set the hook. It's a myth that the fish will hook themselves, because we're not going to be fishing it down and across. We're actually going to be fishing it upstream, twitching and working the fly and making the fish come to the fly. So let's give it a go right now. that fly there. Fast and furious now on the streamer. And they're up through the hook. This is often a trick of these trout, is to splash violently when they realise they're deceived. That one through the hook, barbless hooks of course. Let's get straight back in. There we go. Oh, figure out that snag. Took very hard. Was staying deep to get a fish. Very snaggy here. Trying hard to keep out those snags. That hit the lure hard and deep. Hit that streamer. It wanted it. That's a good fish. And these featureless deep pools with back eddies, using the streamer, are still enabled to get good sport. It's a good fish, hard fighting fish. This one's been stopped. Keeping out from the undercut banks and the tree roots. Oh, it's hard. Very hard fighting fish this. Excellent. As you can see, it's successfully got me around that root. Taken. Nice fish. Next one for the streamer. They're very hard fighting fish. Often when you catch these fish on streamers, they're predatory fish. So they hit hard, like that one did. That one hit hard and deep. Beautiful fish, this one. See that streamer? Just in the scissors. Pop that out straight away. Nice fish. Let him go back. Nice brown trout. And off he goes. So that was literally 2 fish on in the space of 2 or 3 casts. Lost the first one and straight into the next one. So you can see how explosive the streamer fishing is. All the time moving that fly, keeping it twitching, and when those fish hit, you get tremendous sport, as you've just witnessed. Let's see if we can get 1 or 2 more. Missed that one. He chased for the fly and he came again and I missed it again. So that's a big fish there, and he's actively come for the fly 2 or 3 times there. I'll rest him and then I'll cover him. If I try and cover him now straight after we've seen the fly, he'll probably refuse it. So what I'm going to do is just rest that fish a minute. You see that fish there, nice big fish, went for the fly. I'm going to rest him, give him a minute's rest, and then cover him again with the fly, and hopefully this time it'll be a hook up. He came right to the fly, grabbed it, and I was too slow to react. When you're fishing streamers, it's a myth, unless you're fishing them down and across in very fast currents, it's a myth that the fish hook themselves. You still have to set the hook as if you're fishing a size 22 midge dry fly. Doesn't matter whether it's a streamer or a tiny dry fly, you still have to set the hook on these fish. And that was my mistake there. I was a bit slow, he took the fly, and I was slow to react. Now the beauty of streamer fishing is, of course, we can fish every single feet of river, or the still dead water, which is, to be quite frank, neither use nor ornament for dry fly or nymphs. We can fish a streamer in. It's a very versatile method. I call it the Martini method. Any place, anytime, anywhere. It's early in the morning, there's no hatch on, there's no fish feeding, but we're having success using the streamer on this small stream. And it's great fun, it's fantastic fishing. Now, I've given that fish a rest, so let's see if we can go back now and get him. Try a different spot. There we go. That time, no mistake. Fantastic sport. Lovely fish. That time I was fast. I went into another superb hard fighting brown trout. Lovely fishing. I do guide on this small stream, and it's a lovely small stream. Plenty of fish. There's naturalised, stocked and wild. It's a beautiful trout stream. And of course, because I'm using a streamer, I'm not using light tippet. Nice heavy tippet. And a forgiving action rod. This is a light blank, one of my favourite blanks. Fast tippy action rod will lose fish safely in the net. Another one in the net. So, as you can see, in only a few minutes in this one spot, a lot of action on this streamer and beautiful fish. There's that streamer in the scissors. Barber's hook, of course. Another hard fighting wild brown trout, off fast and strong. Fantastic sport. It's all about moving that fly, keeping it twitching, giving it the impression of life of a fleeing bait fish. So in no time at all, we've had plenty of action. We're going to try some new spots and some new pools and see if we can catch a few more fish for the camera. Here we go. and you can see the spectacular sport we're having. It's been a fantastic day using this streamer, the On Streamer. It's available at the website, onstreamguide.com, as are the field leaders. Essential. As you saw, I was able to roll cast the fly over to the far bank there, and that certainly helped pick up a couple of these nice trout. Beautiful, beautiful, large trout. And twitching the streamer back. We've had a lot of takes, a lot of follows, explosive, fantastic action. And this is what fly fishing is all about. Enjoyment, making the most of the conditions. There's no hatch on, and as you can see, this water is dead. It's absolutely useless for almost any other method. When more like this, we can still present a streamer to predatory fish. Of course, I do guide on this stream if anybody's interested in learning all the river fly fishing techniques, not just streamer, but dry fly, duo, French nymphing, Czech nymphing, Polish nymphing, a whole variety of river techniques to learn. It's been a fantastic day. If you are interested in guiding, just drop me an email, and keep checking out the site, onstreamguide.com. We will regularly be updating it. And I'll get this fish right back now, but bye for now.